over 500,000 people come to visit this place. And yet, most of them never really see what is here. But if you take the time to look beneath the surface of this small town, you'll find a spirit bigger than any city in the world. Hawaii, a chain of volcanic islands over 2,000 miles from anywhere, right in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. The most senior island is more than 6 million years old. The youngest, more than 1 million. The island of Maui is the most popular with both tourists and locals. Over 2 million people visit here every year, and many of them brave the long and scenic drive to visit the small town of Hana. Here, visitors can get a taste of what old Hawaii was like if they take a moment to look. Isolated from the rest of the world by a long stretch of rugged terrain, Hana has retained a unique character that is all its own. Though threatened by change at times, it has remained a small town occupied by a strong community of people dedicated to keeping Hana as it is.
Hana is not for everyone. If someone is looking for a lot of bright lights and golf and shopping and variety of restaurants, they should stay on the other side, because Hana is not going to give them the answer. What you find in Hana is reality, beauty, real people, kind people. If you like to hike, you like to walk, you just enjoy nature, this is a good place to come.
In Hana, the locals call the rest of Maui the other side. Make the drive to get here and you'll soon know why.
Going to Hana Maui, drives the thrill of beauty never ends.
The road to Hana speaks for itself. You know, it's been around for a long, long time.
Oh!
I think it was opened in 1927, somewhere around that time. It was just a horse trail, or maybe even just a wagon trail.
I remember as a youngster, there used to be a lot of dirt roads. And everybody would know if you came from Hana because your car would be covered with red dirt.
Going to Hana Maui.
Maui's Hana Highway is famous around the world. It's just over 50 miles long, but winds through over 600 curves and across more than 50 one-lane bridges. For locals, the drive takes an hour and a half to 2 hours. For tourists stopping to enjoy the scenery, it's a full day trip. But to fully enjoy the view, it's a good idea to take a tour. And if you're lucky, your driver might be a local who knows Hana as only an insider can.
Aloha kakayaka, good morning everyone. We're on our way to Hana. My name is Dana Tai, and today we're going to my homeland, the area of Hana. I'll give you a little background on myself. I was born and raised in the area of Hana, and Hana district covers from the area of Kiranai all the way out to Kaupoa. 40 miles of a coastline of the district area of Hana. Now in this district there's a little over 3,000 people along this 40-mile coastline. Well, in that district, out of that 3,000 people, I'm related to over 1,500 of the people of the area, and we're heading into my homeland today. The thing about Hana is not the town. A lot of people think it's a big shopping mall, a complex area, but it ain't. That's what makes Hana special. Hotel Hana Maui is coming up off to our left. This was built back in 1946. After sugar plantations died in this area in 1945. And up to our left here, we got the only gas station within 50 miles in either direction. Coming up is the only restaurant outside of the hotel complex. This is known as the Ranch Restaurant. And of course, we got our post office and bank. And you got a real estate office, and you got one store. This is a Hasegawa General Store. 3 generations of a Japanese family-owned store. Now, this store provides over 1 million articles, if you can find it. They just have about everything in this store. They even made a song about this store.
The Hasegawa General Store. As you walk through the doorway, what a great surprise. There's a wonderful variety of merchandise. It's all spread out there before your eyes. The Hasegawa General Store.
Can I help you? Yes, please. Just that.
I'm Harry Hasegawa, and I was born here. I run a family store, a business that has been with the family since 1910, 1912, somewhere around there. It's a general merchandise store, maybe a throwback to the plantation days when you carried everything and tried to satisfy your clientele. We have hardware as well as groceries, as well as tourist items, snacks, frozen food. We try to bring in things and sell things that people need around here.
Hana is far more than a tourist destination. From the days of the first Hawaiians to today, Hana has always been a symbol to the rest of the islands. It's a place where the mana, or power, can be felt in the ground. A place where the fundamental elements of Hawaiian culture are alive and flourishing. If you choose, the Hana Highway can carry you beyond the tourist spots into the soul of Hawaii.
Hana stands for what is being Hawaiian, to live Hawaiian and to think Hawaiian, because it is still living Hawaiian in many different ways. Back behind the old school, practice the hula, the ancient form of the Hawaiian dance. Through the hula is how we've been able to preserve our culture, our language, and the history and story of our people. That's why it's a living legacy of our past.
My name is Juanita Aluanu Carol Kapu, and I teach hula. Hula is your touch, what you see, what you hear, what you smell, what you taste, what you feel. And it comes from in your na'au, as we say, from the deepest part of you. This is what I would like to teach all of my students. I would like the children to learn the culture, whether they be Hawaiian or otherwise. Anybody, who is interested enough to learn the dance, that they learn the Hawaiian culture and the music. Because if I can be just a small part of leaving something to our children that's Hawaiian, then that would make me happy.
Okay.
Canoeing is the basis of Hawaiian culture. I was always taught that the canoe was a sacred thing. You treat it like a violin. It's like discipline. You gotta learn discipline of the canoe. Once you learn that, then you respect the canoe and then you can work together as one.
Well, the Canoe Club has taught people respect for each other. And that's probably one of the best things that it's taught is that, you know, if you don't work together, it's not going to happen.
It's not just influencing the Hawaiian people, but the people living in the Hawaiian Islands as well. Every nationality and the Hawaiian culture of paddling is kind of wearing onto the other people.
The Canoe Club is very good for the children in the community because you cannot paddle canoe and get into mischief because then you wouldn't be able to paddle, you'd be weak. It made the children stronger, it brought them more together and kept them as a family working as one.
This is our leadership of tomorrow, and we need to educate them on the traditional Hawaiian sport of outrigger paddling. The future of the club is in our keiki, and that's what we try to concentrate our efforts on.
It's one of the passions, you know, Hawaiian style ali. Oh, oh, I'm paddling the way my ancestors did. Oh.
This area is known as Hana Bay. The ancient name of the bay is called Kapueokahi, the spirit of the owl. Just the way I learned how to swim. First thing my dad did was throw me off the pier. First stroke I learned was dog paddle. As you can see up in front of us is the old pier. And if you look up ahead on the hillside, you can see the akulehale, the fishing house. This is where all the kupunas, or the elders, that they look for the schools of fish that come into this bay. Then they gather these fishes and then share it with the people of Hana. They're good examples for the younger generation.
Of this little old town of Hana.
You know, our hui started just about 4 years now. And so far we're doing pretty good, helping the community out with what fish we can catch.
This is a cycle of what we do. Okay, first we start from the top, Hana Akuli Hui, and that's us up here. What is Hui?
Everybody.
Yeah, a group working together, doing things, whatever it is, can be different things. Okay, I'm gonna start from here, right here. We cannot do anything over here unless we have a net. So this person over here is Uncle Igat. He is the owner of the net. A lot of times he makes the decision on if we should drop in different areas. Now we move down, and who are these guys over here?
The one who sold us the net.
These are the people that take care of our net. Without them, the net won't last too long.
First you have to do is to make your needle. Remember, the Hawaiians always say, the kui. Ahe oi loa ka kui, ale hiki hana ka open. You don't have the needle, you can't make the net.
Now who these guys look like? Yeah, this is the kiloia over here, the fish house. What is this guy doing?
There was in there right now. One right over there where the blue roof is, and there's another one further down. You see where that leaf, that coconut leaves going down? Yeah, it's spreading there. There are 2 piles of them that way. Yeah, they're here. We might go and get it today.
Okay, what is this down here? That's the ramp. Once the kilos say that, you know, we're going to get the akuli, this is a gathering place for us. We have to have all the people that will go in the water, the boats and everything, we have to gather in this area. Then we make this around. And then normally we leave a lot of room because otherwise the fish get excited, then they run. What you have to do is study the fish. Every pile is different. Some run left, some run right.
I don't come with that cross, eh? Yeah, I see them there. Yeah. Go ahead, go. My job is to spot the fish and get Randy and Paul to go around the fish. They got nets in the boat, and as soon as I see the pile is fit for them to surround, and then I'll give them the okay. It doesn't matter if it's a circle, square, heart. Main thing, you go around the fish. If you can make them round, that's fine.
Then what we do is we put up the paddle while a bus boat is waiting. That's the signal, and then he'll come in. And a lot of times, by knowing what the fish will do, he'll come in this way or this way. Depends on the pile of fish.
Yeah, straight like that. Go, turn off, turn off. Go ahead. Yeah, while it's hitting behind you like crazy. Go ahead. That's the one.
There's a few good men in Hana. They call themselves Kalavaya.
They're busting the pile. You know, they're scaring the fish right now. The more you can spread the fish, the more fish you can get.
Of this little old town of Hana.
Right now, we're just gonna sit and relax and see what fish comes.
His vision of gift from above. Good luck to the man in the water. Praise God for the fish that we love. We fish those waters below. We ask for Kua to bless us with a kule and a safe journey home. Thank God for the.
They're gonna pick the net up. Then when they're done, we'll go up at Igat's house. A lot of people will go up there and open fish, and then we'll share the fish with the community.
Good luck to the man in the water. Praise God for the fish that we love. Thank God for the kilo. His vision gift from above. Good luck to the man in the water. Praise God for the things that we love.
That's what they're doing. Take the fish off the net. Everybody's got to share. Everybody goes home happy.